I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So the big question is, should the Minnesota Vikings draft J.J. McCarthy? Would you be upset if the Minnesota Vikings draft J.J. McCarthy? See, it's a lot of variables that goes into this decision, man. As I've spoken about, as we know, this is the most important offseason. I repeat, the most important offseason for the Minnesota Vikings, especially for Kwesi, Kevin O'Connell. This is their, so to say, make or break year, right? Oh, yeah. Year 3 of the regime. They only got 4. They only got 4, then it could be out the door, huh? But we will be able to see where this organization is going, which direction are the Vikings headed in, what type of GM Kwesi really is, what type of head coach Kevin O'Connell really is, scout staff, etc., everyone who's around them. Huh? Now it's officially their regime, their staff, they're officially doing it their way, correct? So guess what? They need to get a quarterback. I'm going to keep saying that the whole offseason. Now, it can go either way, different ways. Now, if you want your man, the guy I think they should definitely draft, certified hit, is Jaden Daniels. The question there is, will they trade up for Jaden Daniels? Do they want to trade up, lose draft capital for Jaden Daniels? Do I think it will be worth it? Hell to the yeah. But the Vikings got to make the ultimate decision. Huh? Do they believe in Jaden Daniels? Do they think he will be that superstar franchise elite quarterback? I do. But we all know a lot of people do. Majority of the Vikings fan base and media do, correct? But at the end of the day, it's Kwesi and O'Connell. They made it clear they're doing it their way. We know last season they wanted to trade up for Anthony Richardson. I'll say why not do it again? My top pick is Jaden Daniels, You can trade up to that number 3, number 2 spot. You go get Jaden Daniels. Whatever happens, happens, but you get your quarterback. Then you really build. Right? Get away from Kirk Cousins' lame ass. Then you really finally build, huh? Build you a real roster around Jaden Daniels, huh? Build your defense, build your offense, build your trenches interior. Huh? That would be the ideal situation for the Vikings, in my opinion. But let's say they want to go to J.J. McCarthy route. My favorite thing for them to do, like I said, expressed numerous times, shit, don't trade up for a quarterback. Trade up for a D lineman, the D lineman from Illinois. Build your trenches. Matter of fact, you can use the whole draft to build your trenches and still land a quarterback. So you talk about it in that aspect. J.J. McCarthy, he will be there late first round, late second, early second round, maybe even the third, baby. Huh? That's just what it is. So that would be a great situation. The Vikings draft J.J. McCarthy and build their trenches, build their interior. As far as J.J. McCarthy as a quarterback, I said I love his mind. Oh, yeah, I love his mind frame, his mentality. How could you not love it, huh? You talk about a player filled with self-belief, self-confidence, belief in self, right? Has his visions, wants to be great. Like I said in previous videos, you could be looking at the next Tom Brady. Heavy, and I stand on that. You could be looking at the next Tom Brady, man. What did Tom Brady have before any of his attributes, his talents that were questioned throughout the draft? What did he have? Mental power, mental fortitude, huh? Had a strong mental, dog. He was a great leader. Then boom, when he got his chance to prove himself, put it all together, all came to fruition, right? Heavy, dog. J.J. McCarthy, he could be the same way. He could go 2 ways with J.J. 2 ways with J.J., dog. And I ain't talking Jettas. could go two ways with him, though, man. He could either be a hit or a draft bust. Simple. Just like any other quarterback or player in the draft, correct? But J.J. McCarthy is definitely something special there. Now, he was under Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh made it kind of easy for him. Didn't put too much pressure on him. Right? Let's be real. They had a mean run game, a mean trenches, right? So they didn't have to rely on J.J. McCarthy really winning big games for him, pulling them out of holes, et cetera, right? Their defense was dominant. Their interior line was dominant. They had a running game, right? They had Jim Harbaugh with the scheme, et cetera, et cetera. So J.J. McCarthy didn't have a lot of pressure on him, not even really in the playoffs or the Natty or the national championship, right? But when he had to make plays against Bama, against Washington, et cetera, you can't deny or argue the fact that he did that, right? He definitely did that. So looking at it from that point of view, who's to say that he can't make plays in the NFL? Now, does he need to make improvements? Yes. Do we know all about him? No. My biggest question is, hey, can he win the big games as far as if he's down 2 touchdowns, a touchdown late in the fourth quarter? Can he have a game-winning drive? But then you go back to the Bama game. They were down a touchdown late in the fourth quarter, and he delivered. He delivered. You know what I'm saying? Now, his receivers made some big catches, but he delivered, dog. Right? And I didn't follow Michigan like that. Didn't follow the Wolverines like that. But I know in the playoffs, the big games, he showed up. So that's what it's really about. That's really all you can ask for. But him as a quarterback, as a player, feels like he just has that it factor, right? Something about him, something that's there, you know? Feel like he has a lot of potential, a high upside, right? You know, you even look at his stats, his long throws downfield, high percentage completion rate, intermediate throws, right? High percentage completion rate. When the game's on the line, high percentage completion rate. So everything about him says winner. Everything about him definitely says winner. But you got to ask yourself, do you think he's that franchise guy? You know, do you think he's that elite quarterback that can carry a team? Like I said, he could definitely be a Tom Brady, but would you rather have him or Jaden Daniels, dog? Huh? The biggest thing for me, the biggest question is he never had to put the team on his back, huh? He never really had to put Michigan on his back, dog. And we know the NFL is a totally different animal. Nothing like college football. Totally different, baby. You know, the NFL, being a leader of the team, being a quarterback, it's guaranteed you're going to have to put the team on your back sometimes, man. Huh? It's going to be pressure. If you fold, it's over with. It's a wrap. So that's the biggest question for J.J. McCarthy. Would I be mad if the Vikings drafted him? Hell to the no. Hell to the no. Wouldn't be mad at all, man. His mental's there. There's no question. Now, can everything else translate? Can he be developed? Huh? Can he work on his accuracy, huh? Right? Can he work on reading the defense at a high level? Right? Can he become better at decision making under pressure? Right? So the verdict is still out on him, man. Heavy. Yeah, the verdict is still definitely out. It's a lot of questions about J.J. McCarthy. A lot of questions just because he was never put into really tight spots. But like I say, I didn't watch Michigan like that, man. I didn't watch Michigan football. Only time I seen him play, really? A little bit versus Ohio State and versus Batman Washington. That's it, dog. You know, what I seen from him in the playoffs in the Natty wouldn't be enough to flip off of Jaden Daniels. I still think Jaden Daniels is that guy. But I would not be mad if the Vikings drafted J.J. McCarthy, man. Just what it is. So that's my take, my opinion on it. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Feedback is much appreciated. Fire them comments up. Huh? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm on and rock and rolling, man. Big SKOL here. SKOL Vikes forever. Win, lose, or draw. Heavy.